Welcome, old friends and new, to the first in a series of weekly films where I delve around in the British Movie Tone collection to bring you a new treasure each week. In an attempt to break a world record, Michael Meaney was buried underground for 61 days. He had a telephone in the coffin in which he was buried, with which he kept in touch with journalists and with his local pub, where he worked as a barman, the Admiral Nelson in Kilburn. With this telephone, he put in orders for the dinners he'd like from the pub, and they often had a little sing-song all together. Was Mr. Meaney really buried alive for 61 days? I am not sure. What do you think? They certainly made a fuss of him when he was paraded through Kilburn in his coffin, and Diana Dors was there to greet him with a kiss when the coffin lid was removed.
More than 2 months lying back doing nothing, just reading, sleeping and absorbing as much of his national beverage as they care to pour into him. But now an Irishman's dream of paradise is over. After 61 days underground, Mike Meaney is resurrected, and Kilburn's Irish community are all there to welcome him, with 60 Irish girl pipers to escort him on his way back to the Admiral Nelson. Many an Irishman has been carried from a pub, few are so fortunate as to be carried in again. Here, where he worked as a barman, Mike is restored to the land of the living. Diana Dors is there to remind him of what he's been missing. And here's Dr. Dempsey's report on the state of his health.
Now, the condition of Mr. Meaney has really amazed me. That's his physical and his mental state. The remarkable thing about it was that I was expecting him to have lost 2 to 3 stone due to the fact that he was immobile. But on the contrary, he has lost little or no, maybe 6 or 8 pounds at the most.
An American's all set to beat his record, but Mike says he'll go down again for 100 days, if they'll let him.
We'd love you to subscribe to the British Movie Tone channel for regular updates.